Okay, so Destiny for the Final Fantasy XI player. This is me, or one of my characters. He's a warlock. This is the tower. Think of it kind of like Juno. The tower. Well, first off, I suppose I better start off with the characters. When you first start off, you get to pick Warlock, Hunter, or Titan. They're the different jobs. Then you can, obviously do a bit of character creation. This guy's just checking out my gear. Then it'll drop you into the missions. You'll do the missions pretty much up till like you hit about level 15, 16, 17, something like that. In between missions, you can come back to this place. Again, this is the tower where you can hand in what's called engrams, which is a little bit these things you'll get, but you'll get them mostly green, blue, purple, and you can level up your engram reputation, which will give you stuff. Come down to this guy. This guy gives you bounties. Think of bounties as kind of like quests. So like kill 10 fallen mages or ultras, and he'll give you 5,000 experience and 100 reputation, Vanguard reputation for that. Kill 100 enemies without dying. Kill 20 enemies without taking damage from them. This kind of stuff. These are Crucible bounties. Crucible is PvP. This is for MMO players. This is for FPS players. If you've seen videos on it, you'll probably think that Destiny takes into orbit. Destiny is FPS shoot 'em up, and it's really not. It's FPS shoot 'em up mixed with MMO. So you'll go through your missions until like 17, 18, you start doing bounties and stuff, get to level 20. 20 is your level cap. See, I'm level 20. But you get light. See at the top of the stats, halfway down there, you get light on your gear. That increases your light level. Think of it as item level, like in Final Fantasy. As you're going through your levels, you'll start around level 5 to 10-ish, you'll start getting green gear. Around level 14-ish, you'll start getting blue gear. I'm not sure if I've got. There's a blue weapon. When you hit level 20, the blue gear will start having a light on it. And the way gear works is as you use the gear and get experience with it, you buff these. You see all these blue ones, these are all already done. That one isn't done. So these will unlock and you'll be able to buff them, but you have to go farm items like this one. These are the end ones, so don't look too much into Ascendant shards. I'll explain them in a minute. But for something like that, you'd need glimmer and helium filaments. So you go to helium filaments you find on the moon, so you run around the moon, farming for helium filaments, shooting things and looking for where these helium filaments are. Each bit of gear has different stuff to use. I'll say that, and that one's helium filaments as well. They're done, so I can't see what was on that one. Jesus. I say everything's different. I'm showing you helium filaments. Yep, all helium filaments. Okay, ignore me. But there's helium filaments. There's loads of different stuff. That's after you've gone through your blue gear, you'll start getting some purple bits. Purple bits have more light on them. You see, that one's gold. That one's really hard to get. You're allowed to have in your armor 1 gold and all the rest purple. For your weapons, you're allowed to have 1 gold, all the rest purple. Weapons work the same. You pimp up your weapons as you go. See, all these I have actually done. This weapon's completely finished. It's an awesome weapon. This one, it's just a shotgun. I'm not really asked about rocket launcher. I'm just starting this one. So that one's just glimmer. Jesus, more helium filaments. So that one you get weapon parts, glimmer, and helium filaments to do it up. I'll show you something without helium filaments, so you believe me. So there you go, spin metal. That's something you find on Earth. There's 4 or 5 different ones. So it's about character progression. So everyone hits level 20. Oh yeah, think of these as sub-job. They're called subclass. On this, you get to pick. There's 3 different kind of grenades you can pick from. 4 different jumps. This is a super. It's called. Think of it like a weapon skill. After you've hit enough headshots and given it enough time, you'll get a super. And you can pick from 4 different ones. But every job has 2. See, I'm slowly doing up this one because this one's super has that. when you die, if your super's up, you can just come straight back to life. So a lot of it is character progression. Now, let me show you what you do. Now I'm in orbit. Go to there. That's the tower, obviously. Every planet, as you go through the missions, these are all missions. When you hit level 20, I mean, there level 8, you can do a strike. A strike is like a really difficult mission that gives you extra stuff. It's fun. It automatically match makes you. So if you go in there, it'll put you with 2 other people that are doing that. You unlock the strike playlist, which is all the strikes from all the planets, but you can pick a level. I'd always do them at level 24 because that's not so bad for me. That's fairly easy for me. On level 24, you can see you get gear, but more importantly, you get reputation and marks. So when you've done enough of these, you can go back to that guy I showed you with the purple armor in the tower, and you can buy purple armor from it. Over here, you have the daily event, well, daily and weekly events. It's a daily heroic story. So it's like it's one of these missions. It'll be a random one each day, but set to level 20. Well, that says level 20. I always do it on level 28 because you can see you get ascendant materials. Ascendant materials are what you use to show you on this guy. Oh, he's finished. Show you on that one. Ascendant materials are what you use to fully pimp up your really decent stuff. So Ascendant shard is armor. Ascendant something else is weapons. Ascendant energy is weapons. So you need to do the daily strike every day. Destination. And you have the the daily mission. Then you have the weekly strike. That's really hard. Starts at level 22. Obviously, you set it to level 28. If you look, you get 9 strange coins. Strange coins are where, if you get enough of them, you can buy this stuff, the gold stuff. So this is why I've level 2 characters. I'm probably going to level a 3rd, so I can do that weekly 3 times. I can buy a gold one whenever I want. And then you have the weekly heroic, weekly nightfall strike. That's exactly the same as that one, but that one I find to be a little bit easier because you see the things like it says epic, angry, light switch, arc burn, nightfall. Those are different buffs that you have as you go through there. Epic means the monsters act crazy. Angry means even if they're dying, they'll still keep attacking you. Arc burn means that if you have an arc burn weapon, it does really decent damage, which is very important. It's exactly the same as that one, but it's like it's the monsters are weak to an element. So if I can find a weapon that has arc burn on it, you see that's got void on it, that purple thing. That might be arc burn. I'm not sure. Can't remember. I think that's arc burn. Anyway, you do that, but then on top of all that, you have Venus. See, that's got a little glowy thing on it there. This is called the raid. You have easy, which is everything's level 26 to 28, and hard, which is everything's level 29 to 30. Which is, think of this as delve, where you have to kill a load of mobs until you end up with the end boss and kill that. That'll give you weapons, really decent gear, ascendant materials. A lot of this is a lot like Final Fantasy, just done in an FPS kind of way. What I'll do now is I'll put in some clips of me doing some of these different things. I'll tell you what they are, just so you can see what it's like. That's Crucible, I never touch that. But I do sometimes, but not often. And yeah. Also, if you come to the game, you get to talk to me. Which I'm sure, as you all know, is something I don't do on Final Fantasy. Okay, I'll put in some clips of Destiny after this. Bye.
Checking. Bye.
Very fine. Come back before I get bored.
Well, if you say so.
Is this the first one?
It's the one
You're
where you
interesting.
find that dead body, isn't it?
Not entirely
What was the
interesting,
thing already
but
open?
you have promise.
You what, sorry?
Who is
The
that?
one where all the things come rushing out the door then?
Yeah, that's the one,
I'm losing
yeah.
the signal.
And the door was already open before.
Big motherfucker, how's he dead?
Yeah. All done.
Ooh,
What is that? This one's
Great.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna have to go out for half hour.
I got another more ascendant energy. Yeah, I'm going
Who
to a
did?
little bit as well. I got.
Yep,
Alright. What are we doing?
I'm gonna draw him out.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna get our icebreakers out. Know what we need? We need extra barrel. Oh, yeah, massive.
Yeah. I had to get in the barrel last time. I have like 8 fucking rocket launchers now. For fuck's sake.
I'm not even sure what. All I got was at least I've got a chance of getting exotic.
Yeah,